All right. Good morning, my I guess BeachBody friend group. It's about 10 o'clock down here in Houston, Texas, and I'm just chilling in the parking lot of an abandoned mall. If you can actually see, yeah, this mall is long abandoned. Nothing's been here in 5 years, really. But I thought I would take the time this morning right before I do game day. As you can see, I'm wearing my game day jersey. I'm actually going to work out in this. It's an official Harvard football team issued jersey that I found on eBay. I was lucky enough to find it. But anyways, I just wanted to introduce myself a little bit. So I think I've already posted a video where I introduced like my name and everything and what I'm majoring in and that type of thing. And so I just wanted to take the time this morning right before I do game day to kind of talk about my history with BeachBody, how I discovered it, and what programs I've done in the past. Now, I'm going to try and make this as quickly as possible because I know everyone's really busy and you don't have the time to really watch a long video, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to be able to do this in less than 10 minutes, but I'm going to try my best. So the first time I ever heard about P90X was back when I was in high school, the year 2011/2012. And one of my best friends had told me, we were talking about fitness out of nowhere, and we were talking about, I know this is going to sound kind of like dirty, but we were talking about six-pack abs because my friend was someone who attracted a lot of girls in high school. And he was just talking about how like a lot of his, I guess, girlfriends were always going insane over six-pack abs, like, you know, I don't really need to go into detail. And so he told me about this program called P90X that's pretty much worked for every single person that's ever done it. And I was asking him some questions. I'm like, are you sure this program's legit? Because a long time ago in the past, there were so many fitness programs that claimed to give people amazing results, but they never did. And so I started doing a lot of research on P90X because I didn't know anything about it. And I had found out that what he had said is true. Pretty much every single person that's ever done it, or every single person that's ever reviewed it, you know, professional or non-professional, has gotten amazing results. With the exception of maybe like 1 or 2 people, but everyone who didn't get results with P90X either didn't do the workouts every day or didn't follow the diet plan, or both. And so that's how I found out about P90X. And so when I was in high school, every other day my parents would give me lunch money to buy lunch. But the funny thing is that I didn't use it for my lunch. Instead, I stocked it away so I could save up enough money to buy P90X. And lo and behold, over the course of about a month and a half, I actually stocked up enough money to buy the actual program. And I think back then it was like a $120 program or something like that, or a $100 program. And I actually bought the DVDs and everything, and I actually legit got P90X. It was so funny. But this was before BeachBody on demand and all that stuff. This is back when you had to actually buy the hard copy discs and the hard copy diet plan and actually follow it. And so that was a fun journey. And so basically, I do believe that was either 2011 or 2012. That's basically how my BeachBody journey started. I know that sounds funny now because 2012 really wasn't even 10 years ago yet. It was 9 years ago, but it feels like it was forever ago. At least to me it does. And so over the course of time, I actually tried to do P90X, but of course, you know, me being kind of like the immature high schooler that I was, I could never get past a week or a two because I always made excuses. You know, oh, I'm too tired, or oh, you know, this, that, and the other thing. But I also found out that since I was 15 or 16 at the time, I'm not really sure I really would, even if I had continued to do it all the way through, I'm not even sure I really would have gotten the phenomenal results that I wanted because I couldn't afford to buy my own food. I basically had to live off of my parents' groceries. And so, you know, my family, we ate pretty healthy, but we didn't eat like healthy enough to really succeed at P90X. And so I realized that even if I had done it all the way through, I might not have really succeeded with the program. And so over the course of about like 2 or 3 years, I just tried to do P90X over and over and over again, and I just couldn't get all the way through it, as humiliating as that is. And so it wasn't until I was a freshman in college till I actually had to like admit to myself, okay, I'm not really sure I'm really at the athletic level to do a P90X all the way through. And so thankfully in 2015, it was either 2014 or 2015, BeachBody decided to remake the original Power 90. Now, for those who don't know, I'm pretty sure everyone already knows this, but P90X is actually an acronym for P90 Extreme, Power 90 Extreme. Because before P90X came out, there was another program called Power 90, which I think came out in the 90s, and I think P90X originally came out in the early 2000s. And what P90X is just a harder, more intense version of the original Power 90 series, which was made in the 90s. And so in I'm pretty sure it was 2014 or 15, they decided to remake the original Power 90 with the updated information that people know about fitness. And so I actually decided to do the original Power 90 my freshman year of college, and actually succeeded. Because one of the things that I always got really tired of hearing people say is that, you know, I'm sure everyone's always heard of the freshman 15, where when you become a freshman in college, you gain 15 pounds because of the stress and all that stuff. And I always thought that that was a bunch of, you know, I don't want to curse on this video, but, you know, I always thought that was just a load of, you know. And so I actually decided to do Power 90, and as challenging as it was to actually do a fitness program for the first time, I actually managed to get through the entire thing. And I ended up losing 31 pounds. Instead of gaining 15 pounds, like everyone says, I lost 31 pounds. And people and my friends started looking at me, and they were just like, dang, Max, have you lost weight? Or they would say things like, dang, Max, have you been like working out? And I was like, yeah, I have. And so I'll always remember my freshman year of college as someone who lost 31 pounds instead of gaining 15 pounds. And so that's kind of how my BeachBody journey started. It started with my best friend recommending the original P90X. And, you know, of course, I was skeptical at first because most fitness programs were not nearly as effective or efficient. But I discovered that P90X was a legit program. Tony Horton was a legit trainer. And I never imagined that the company that created P90X would explode the way it has. But it's grown tremendously over the course of 10 years. And I'm immensely impressed. And so this is the start of my BeachBody journey. I'll make this a two-parter, because in the second part I want to talk about the programs that I've done and what I've learned over the course of 5 years of fitness. And so if you want to check out more of my videos, stay tuned for that, because I'm about to make that video in a few seconds. Thank you. Have a nice day.